Hi Desiree. I was just looking at your brochure design. I think it's looking really nice. I like the graphical elements that you've brought in. Pretty geometric. There's a lot of diagonal lines, which is pretty dynamic. I like that. I'm not seeing where your fold lines are on this first page, so maybe just make sure, I think that you already have to some extent, but make sure that this fold, if you are splitting this diamond in half, that is correctly placed on the fold line. It also looks like there might be a little bit of overlapping here in your shapes. So we can fix that in class tonight if you like. It kind of looks like maybe some of these lines are maybe not super the same width, so something to think about maybe is to try and tighten that up a little bit, trying to get these the same width throughout these white spaces, I guess is what I'm talking about. Another thing you could do with this pink triangle here, you could try putting in another landscape on this side, so you could have this landscape here and then maybe another landscape almost mirrored on the other side of this triangle here. And then you could still have your, solid colors filled in. But you could try adding in even more imagery, more photos and whatnot. I see you have two different fonts here. That's good. I mean, to try and do kind of a font pair. So, and you do have room, this is the back panel here. So you do have room for text up here and possibly down here and some back here and down in here. Now, if you do put text on the darker color, make sure that you use at least 10 point. And white would be a good color because it would pop out of this dark color. So make sure you use a color that contrasts enough to where it pops off of this dark color. And make sure the text is at least around 10 points. If you do black on white or dark text on a light background, you can go to 8 points, so you can actually go smaller. But light text on a dark background, it's always good to try and go a little bit bigger with it, because older people will end up having a hard time reading it if you don't go a little bit bigger with the text. The inside looks really basic but good. It doesn't need to be complicated to look good. I do like how you are, I do like how you are putting your text in here. Make sure that you're not getting too close to the edge of your brochure. So I think that these might be a little too close. I think you need more breathing room on the top here. So you might need to bump those down a little bit. You may need to size down the text as well some, or either extend your triangle here further down, maybe, just to create more space for this text to live in. And then this, the events down here, you may not need this down here repeated. One thing you could do, you could just get, potentially if you need the room, you could just get rid of these three triangles altogether, just depending on how much room you need. You could even bring in triangles from the sides here and have a picture filled in there, and then do a text wrap around the picture and have your text here. And the pink color in the background, I don't dislike it, but I wonder if it should be white. Something to think about. You could still incorporate the pink color, maybe even up in here. Or put like a thicker stroke around these triangle shapes with the pink, and then still have that gray color, that dark gray color that you are using. So anyway, this is a good start. It's just adding in the smaller text and maybe some additional images that would go with the text. Like I said, if you need to, edit down the text even more, because you're trying to put outdoor and indoor in here, maybe you would do outdoor, indoor, and then day trips here, instead of trying to put all of, 2 in here, outdoor and indoor, and then entertainment, and then day trips. So maybe outdoor, indoor, and day trips might be something to consider, a different way to break up the text. But anyway, good job. Good job here.